my channel. So, sorry my voice sound like a little raspy or whatever. I just woke up and thought I would record this video for you guys. But in today's video, hold on, pause. Y'all, excuse the background. I'm at home right now. I'm not in my usual room at school. But in today's video, I actually wanted to reflect on 2019 for myself, and I'm also going to talk about how you guys can prepare yourselves for 2020 and be on the right track to reach your goals. So yeah, let's get into it. 2019 has been a great year. It actually has been a really good year. This last 6 months has been a few things that has tried to take me down, but guess what? I'm good. I made it through. And one thing I will be able to say about what I've learned through 2019 is mindset is everything. When you go through situations, you will act on it how you perceive it. Like, if you perceive something negative as, oh my God, this is beating me up, this is tearing me down, it's going to beat you up and it's going to tear you down. But if you see this tough situation as, you know what, this may try to be a roadblock for me right now, but I'm going to overcome this. I might be here right now, but I'm going to get to this next level. I know I am. Then you're going to get through it because you have that positive mindset. Now, is it easy to keep that mindset, that positive mindset on things? No, it definitely is not. So for myself, when I've tried a lot better to look at the brighter side of things, but what I'll talk about is give y'all specifics. So back in August, actually my first day of class, it was great. My first day of class, I was actually told that I may possibly have PCOS. So for anybody that doesn't know, PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome, and basically, to sum it all up the easy way, it's like a whole bunch of cysts on your ovaries, kind of there. So for me anyways, within this last year, I've had a lot of weight gain, irregular cycles, pain at times, and those are also, I guess, like symptoms of PCOS, and also some of my lab results showed it. So dealing with that, for one, it was something else. Like, being in pain, even though I didn't have like the major pain all the time, like some days, it was one day I was in pain so bad, y'all, that I could barely move. Like, it was so bad, and I did not go to class that day. I could not get myself to go to class. To hear that this is something that could possibly affect my fertility, that was something else. So at the end of 2019, my grandmother passed, and it's been a lot surrounding that as well. And like, what I just have to remind myself is, these times don't last forever. Like, these rough times are, tests from God to test your faith, to make you put your faith in Him even during times where you don't understand it. Because I've had moments where I'm like, Lord, I don't know, like, what am I doing all this for? Like, I'm trying to grow a business, I'm trying to stay in school. Like, it's a lot for me right now. It's too much for me right now. Like, so, but when I've had those times, I've had to get a grasp of my mind and tell myself, like, Kayla, you know you're gonna get through this. It's all right. Like, you've been through worse. You've been through way more than this right here, and you can get through it. You will get through it. Like, for me, I'm a kind of person, like, I'm not going to throw myself a pity party. And one thing that I've learned, especially at the end of 2019, is it's okay to not be okay. Like, it's okay to be like, you know what, I need my time right now. You know what, I need my space right now. Like, so for me, 2019 has been a year of regaining my mental health, setting boundaries with different people in my life, letting go of the people that I need to be so that I'm okay. Like I was telling my mom, this is selfish years for me. Like, even though some people may not like it, guess what? I don't care. It's not your life. You're not me. Only person I have to answer to is the Lord. That's it. So for me, I'm about to be 20 in 2020, and and with me approaching my 20s, like, it's time for me to be building a life for myself, things that I want to do for myself, so that I set my kids up and their kids up and their kids up. 2019 has been a year of self-reflection. I've realized, okay, Kayla, you kind of jacked up in this area. All right, you need to get that together. And what I do is I pray to God, like, God, thank you for revealing this to me, and God, show me how I can be better in the person that you want me to be. So 2019 has been a lot of that for me, and I know a lot of times people, they want to place certain things that they go through on other people. Sometimes you need to look at yourself, okay? You need to look at yourself and self-reflect on you and make sure you ain't jacking. 2019 has actually been really good to me, even though I had bumps in the roads every here and there. Like, I don't know, I can say that I'm living for Kayla. I'm living for what I want to do, what God called me to do, and that's the path that I'm on right now. Like, I'm on a straight path with God. Even though I don't see it all the time, even though I don't see where I'm going, I know that God is guiding me. So, and He has me. Like, I could care less about other people's opinions, what they should tell me to do in my life. I don't care. Leave your opinion to yourself. Give yourself credit. Be happy for yourself. Tell yourself, you know what, I did the damn thing. Like, but next thing I'm going to talk about is business-wise. My 2019 business reflection. So, y'all, I did not expect my business to be even where it is now in 2019, if I be completely honest. When I went into this year, I kind of went into this year like, okay, I'm just doing my thing. Like, at the beginning of the year, I didn't even want to start an Instagram page because, I don't know, I just wanted to build my clientele a lot differently. But I'm glad I did. And God kept putting it on my heart, like, start your Instagram page. Start your Instagram page. And when I say I did not want to, I really did not want to. But God kept putting it on my heart. And I'm beyond grateful that I listened to Him, because a year ago, I was upset because I didn't have the money to the business fund. Sorry, y'all. Somebody walked in front of the window. But a year ago, I remember just crying, being upset. Like, God, I want to grow. I want to grow my business. I want to grow my skill set. And I don't have the funds to do it. These girls are charging $800,000+ for classes. I ain't got that in my pocket right now. I'm a college student and a new business owner, and I'm not working. So, with that being said, from a year ago to now, where I'm like, am I bringing in the income that I want to? No. But guess what? Who does in their first year usually? Like, I'm beyond appreciative for that. My business, I've been learning about setting boundaries, even for your business. Like, every client is not for you. Every client should not come back to you if they acted a fool when you had them. And you got to stick to your guns. Like, it's so much that I've learned business-wise, y'all, within this year that I did not expect. I did not expect for, me to have random girls hit me up through Instagram like, hey, I want to book an appointment. It followed through, and 9 times out of 10, I usually vibe with my clients. Like, I don't know. That just wasn't something that I was expecting for this year, and it's been great, y'all. Like, it's been so good. God has been so good to my business, even down to YouTube. Like, I wasn't planning to start a YouTube channel till 2020. Literally, I told myself that I was going to start my channel New Year's Day, and it was just like, Kayla, what you waiting for? Like, what's so extravagant about New Year's Day? Like, And I'm glad I didn't, because now I'm building something for myself 2 months prior than, I actually plan to. I know y'all probably be like, if this girl touch her braids again, I'm over here just playing in my hair. Oh yes, y'all. If you guys want to see how I got this look, this cute look, I'm actually going to release that video pretty soon. Yeah, so like, had I waited to start my channel in 2020, who knows where I would have been. Like, so now I've already done something prematurely in my eyes from what I originally planned. And I'm enjoying this. And for 2020, I have set goals for myself. Website will be up, business cards will be going, business posters. Like, it's so much that I'm doing for myself and my business in 2020. And that's why I said, like, get rid of the extra stuff now, because in 2020, even though it sounds cliche, like, I'm just gonna have tunnel vision. Like, I have things that I have set for myself. I'm going to achieve those things, and even if it's not the way that I pictured it, I know God's got me. He ain't gonna leave me high and dry. So 2020 will be a successful year for me. The devil might try to throw some curveballs, but guess what? Ain't nothing that I can't catch and throw back at him. And what I'll say for any business owner is reflect on your numbers for the year, pray about it, and just do your work. Do what you're supposed to do. Like, my business page is strictly business. I follow people who are millionaires, who got 6 figures, 7 figures, people who inspire me to be better, people who inspire me to where I want to be at. You should clear out your feed. And even for my personal page, that's something that I did in 2020. I unfollowed a lot of people, like people that I used to go to middle school with or high school with, who, I don't fool with and stuff anymore. I don't follow them. What's the need to? Like, you add nothing to my life anymore. So that's what y'all need to do. Like, unfollow these tea pages and stuff. Now, another thing for my business, I have already started planning even for 2021. You need to plan ahead of time. I have a plan of the things I'm going to do. Now, how God work, I may end up doing a completely other thing, because I definitely know for a fact something else has came to my mind that was not even on my year for 2020 that I have to pay very close attention to. But guess what? I mean, even though that wasn't in my plan, that may be in God's plan. You have to start planning ahead of time. Even though being an entrepreneur, you are kind of going with the wind, trying to figure stuff out, which I've been learning for myself. But also have goals. Have goals for yourself, things that you want to get done. Because if you don't have things outlined, you just kind of get swayed around, moving around. You're not going to be focused. And that's something that I've done in 2019. I've learned about calculating my finances stuff, my profit versus, the things that I put back into my business. There's so much that 2019 has taught me with my business that I will always be grateful for. But in 2020, excuse my language, but in 2020, we getting shit done, period. But what I'm about to talk about is how to achieve your goals in 2020. So, I mean, you can do a vision board, but that's not really my cup of tea, even though my mom makes me do it. But honestly, I just end up throwing it in like the closet or under my bed or something. So for me, in this season, vision boards ain't my cup of tea. It's not something that I'm, big about. It may be different for other people, or when I get older, I may appreciate it more. But for now, what I like to do is I write my goals down. And this is my handy dandy notebook. It's a binder, y'all. I know the light ain't even showing what's on it. But this is my business notebook where I keep all of my business stuff. I have my contracts and stuff in the bag from like when I do custom garments. I have some information when I took webinars. I also have like, future plans and stuff. So either I write them down in my business notebook for like business goals, or I also have another notebook that I do for like personal stuff. Throughout the year, I come back and I reflect on what it is that, I've written down and where I am right now. So that's definitely something to do. You can definitely write your goals down. If you like vision boards, do so. If you don't, you can write it down, but you do need to have something on paper. And for any goals that you set, make sure they're feasible. You don't want to set goals talking about when you only make $200 a month or $300 with your business, and you like, oh yeah, in January I'm gonna make $4 million. Where? So, like, make sure things are feasible. If you want to change your diet, if you don't want to eat meat, okay, maybe I'm going to eat chicken for 6 months. Okay, maybe I move down to fish. Or, you know what, maybe every 2 weeks I go without meat. Like, so you have to take baby steps to achieve your goals, because anything that changes overnight, like this whole New Year's thing, 2020, I'm gonna be doing this, I'm this new kind of person, that ain't gonna stick. Like, so do things that stick. If you're trying to lose weight, maybe start with making sure you go to the gym once a week. Who can't go to the gym at least once a week? So even if it's only for like 30 minutes, just do something. So that's the very first step to achieving your goals. Make sure it's something feasible. Write out a plan as to how you're going to achieve this. For me personally, I'm gonna give you guys a business goal. So, well, no, I'm trying to think. Hold on. For me personally, I'm gonna give you guys a personal goal as an example. So, I'd like to have like $1,000 in savings saved at least by June. If not June, then, June, the first half of the year. So that's the thing too. I need to find out exactly what date it is that I want to have this money saved by, and is it feasible for me now? Especially now that I picked up like a little part-time job on campus, I should be able to do it. But guess what? I have to be disciplined to stay on track with my money. But if I know I'm not going to have consistent income, then why would I say, oh, I'm going to save $1,000 by the first 6 months of the year? Like, that ain't going to be doable. So you have to do something that is feasible, set up a plan. So another thing on how to achieve your goals, eliminate distractions. So find out whatever your distractions are. You need to actually sit down and rethink your life, even for yourself, because sometimes you could be your biggest distraction. Like, I have a friend who I talked to, and she smokes, and she was saying that now she's not going to be spending as much money on weed because she's trying to buy a certain kind of thing for her future business. Like, because that's the thing. So if you are a person that smokes but you're trying to do something for your business, maybe limit your your activity and stuff. Maybe limit your activity and use that money to go towards something more productive. So that's what I mean. Like, you have to be disciplined, and you need to see what your distractions are. Sometimes it could be people in your life. If you need to remove them, remove them. If it needs to be some habits for yourself, let it be some habits for yourself. And another thing I was talking about, sorry y'all, I keep looking down because cars keep flying by. But another important factor into achieving your goals is accountability. If you are lazy the first 6 months of 2020, do not try to blame it on everybody else as to why you ain't reached a certain goal that you did. If you know that you did not put in the work to achieve that goal, just say, you know what, dang, I jacked that up, but guess what, we got more time anyway, so I'ma get back on the right track. Like, it's okay, just be accountable for your actions. If you slip up, it's okay to slip up. We're human. Get back on track. Don't just completely stop. And for achieving your goals, make sure that it's something that you actually want to do. Like, is this something that's seasonal? Or is this actually, what is that? Oh, or is this actually something that's constructive, something that I really want to do? Even if it is for a season, as long as it's something that's productive and something that's for you and what you want to do it. And lastly, what I will talk about with achieving your goals is all the goals that you set for yourself, let it be for yourself and for God. That's it. And actually, no, that's not my last thing. I got something else after that. But yeah, it's like, make sure that, you know, you keep other people's opinions out of it, because sometimes if you are at a good pace and you got things going for yourself, sometimes the outside noise and negativity from other people will kind of, you know, stop you or get you to second guessing. So if that's the case, then don't listen to anybody else. Make sure that this is something that you do for you, so that whatever anyone else has to say, it goes in one ear and out the other, unless it's something constructive. And lastly, what I will say is be careful who you take advice from in 2020. When you're setting your goals, like, be careful who you're taking your advice from. Make sure you're taking your advice from people who know something about something. Like, you can't be getting financial advice for people on how to become a millionaire, but they ain't never touched $1 million before. The thing I've learned is it is okay to be selfish with your headspace and your goals. It is perfectly okay. I saw this post talking about how, like, you know, selfish doesn't always have, the word selfish doesn't always have to be seen negatively, which I'm actually starting to understand more, because it doesn't have to be. For me, I love giving back to people. That's what I want to do when it comes to my business. But also, I am selfish with my time. I'm selfish with my money when I need to be. Like, I'm not, you ain't just about to call Kayla asking for, you know, $100 or something like that, because 9 times out of 10, I ain't got it. And it's not because I don't have it, but it's because it's being put towards something else. And something that 10 times out of 10 is my business. My business is taking up all my little coin right now. So yes, y'all, like, it's okay to be selfish with your time. It's okay to be selfish with your money. In 2020, accept it for what it is, so that people can't get you feeling no kind of way about whatever. And keep it pushing. It don't matter. Guess what? It's alright. They're gonna live. So when achieving your goals in 2020, not even just in 2020, from here on out, just make sure you have tunnel vision. Number 1, pray to God. Pray to God to give you clarity, to guide your steps on whatever it is that you want to do, whatever venture you want to start, whatever. Keep God involved in it, because God don't bless no mess. So if it's genuine and it's something that the Lord has for you, then it's okay. And be patient. You know, everything doesn't happen overnight. Nothing ever happens overnight. And continue to pray to God, no matter how the situation's looking, and it'll all work out in the end. And you have to have the confidence in yourself that I can do this. Thank you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next one. I'll be showing you guys how I got these gorgeous braids, y'all. Little twist. I'll give you guys a quick little cute tutorial. But yes, y'all, they're so cute. I love them. But yes, guys, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next one.